Hi, welcome back to another one of our weekly videos. If you have ever been out with your real estate agent or your real estate agent friends or somebody who thinks they're really smart in real estate and have ever felt like they were speaking a foreign language, well, today's video is just for you. Today, we're going to define, demystify, decode all of the crazy lingo that we have out in the real estate world. We'll be breaking down some of the most commonly used real estate terms and concepts that you're going to encounter whenever you're buying real estate here in Arizona. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie Evans, owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team here in the major Phoenix metro area. So excited to have you back on another one of our weekly video chats. So let's start with some of the basics. All right, the first word that we're going to define today is appraisal. You guys might know this, you might not know this, but basically an appraisal is an evaluation of a property's value by a licensed appraiser, not just by anybody, but a licensed appraiser. This usually is required by the lender for anyone who is going to be buying a property with like a bank loan or a mortgage, those kind of things. This actually helps to ensure for the lenders that the property is worth the purchase price. So that is what an appraisal is. All right, next up, we're going to talk about closing costs. This is one of those things that it's kind of all over the board. There are these fees and these expenses that you're going to incur during the process of either buying or selling real estate here in Arizona. And they might include things like title insurance, taxes, commissions, loan origination fees. There might be some different HOA type fees, all those different fees that are required during a real estate transaction that are typically paid at the very, very end of the real estate transaction. Those are called closing costs. All right. Now, you might also hear about the word escrow. Escrow. Wow, that's a big one. So basically what an escrow is, or an escrow company, they are going to be a neutral third party that is in charge of holding the funds. So like your earnest money, all the monies that are going to be exchanged during your real estate transaction. And they also go through all the contract documents. And then based on what is in the contracts, they're also in charge of divvying out the money at the end of the real estate transaction. So they're going to pay off the former mortgage. They're going to order and pay for the home insurance policy or the home, all the different policies and different things that are going to be paid for during your transaction. That's what escrow does for you. Okay. Now, mortgage. You guys have heard the term mortgage, of course, but that's simply a loan used to purchase real estate. It's just as easy as that. There are lots of different kinds of mortgages. There's set periods that you can pay them back. There might be rules associated with the mortgage for if it's in an HOA community or a condo community, but all those different kind of things that's what you're paying for. You're paying your mortgage to pay for your house. All right, next one. Let's crack into some industry jargon. And the specific one that we're going to talk about today is called a CMA. CMA. What that stands for is a comparative market analysis. This is a report that is typically prepared for you by your real estate agent to give an estimation of the values property. Remember, we are not licensed appraisers, so we don't assign the value according to the lender, but we can give you a pretty good idea of what we think that the appraiser is going to appraise your home at and what the value at the marketplace is right now based on some research, some different houses that are like yours, all those kind of things. So that is what a CMA is. It is a comparative market analysis report that we can prepare for you. All right, FSBO. Bet you've heard that one before as well. So a FSBO stands for sale by owner. We love these. Okay, this is just a property that is being sold directly by the seller to the marketplace without the use of a listing agent. So basically, a seller is trying to sell their home all by themselves without agent assistance. Okay, now short sale. People get very confused about short sales. Now, we've all lived through the short sale era, so you've heard it. You kind of have an idea of what a short sale is. But a short sale, by definition, is when a homeowner sells their property for less than what is still owed on their mortgage. All right, you don't get to just do this. You actually have to have permission from the lender in order to do that. You have to show hardship. You have to show lots of good reasons why they should be allowing you to short sell your home. All right. Now, in the market that we're in today, most everyone has equity in their home. So short sales have all but disappeared over the last few years. There are still a few out there, but they are very, very far and few between. It is not like it was a decade ago where you were seeing these very, very commonplace. All right. Now, another word that I want you to be familiar with is called a contingency. A contingency is actually a condition that must be met in order for a real estate transaction to proceed. So, for example, if we have a buyer who has a contingency that they must sell their other house before they can buy this house, then we have to sell that house before we can buy this house in order to move that along. So that contingency must be met in order for the real estate contract to proceed. Pretty easy, right? A condition that must be met. All right, so today we just really scratched the surface. There are so many other definitions. There's so much other jargon that we throw around out here in real estate. Understanding some of the more major terms, A, it allows you to sound super smart. B, it can empower you to make informed decisions on your real estate journey. And that's really what we're here about today. So we want to educate you, help you feel like you're a little bit more knowledgeable about what you're doing in the real estate market. And whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned one or an investor, whatever you are, we're here to help guide you along the way, all the way along. I feel like there are no silly questions, no stupid questions. Only the stupid questions are the ones that don't get asked. So make sure that you ask us any questions that you guys have. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to be your residential resource in real estate, and we want to make your real estate experiences as smooth as possible. So if you haven't already, be sure to like us, give us a thumbs up, put a comment down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please choose to subscribe and like. Give us that thumbs up and like. That always helps our algorithms. So we hope you guys have enjoyed this video and all of our other videos. Come back next week. We'll have another one for you. Have a great day.